Hey there, curious humans. Today we're decoding the mystery of blood types, the letters, the myths, the diets, the supposed superpowers. Grab a snack, and let's keep it simple. Chapter 1: Blood Types. Each red blood cell has little name tags on it called antigens. They're like cellular IDs that tell your immune system, "Hey, don't attack me, I live here." Depending on which antigens you have, you're one of these four main types. Type A has A antigens. Type B arrow has B antigens. Type AB has both. Type O has neither. Okay, time for the good stuff. Some people claim your blood type decides your immune system, your disease resistance, even your energy levels. So let's look at what actual studies say. Type by type. Type A, the sensitive strategist. Type A blood shows up in about 30% of people worldwide. These folks have A antigens on their red cells and anti-B antibodies in their plasma. Now, biologically, type A is kind of the calm under pressure type, not because of personality, but because their immune response tends to be slightly more controlled. Potential advantages. Some studies show type A individuals may have a lower risk of severe malaria infection. Certain malaria parasites struggle with A antigens. They tend to have stronger immune reactions to some viral infections. During surgeries, their blood sometimes clots more predictably, less spontaneous bleeding. Potential disadvantages. They have been linked to slightly higher risk for heart disease and certain cancers, like stomach cancer, possibly due to inflammation patterns and H. pylori bacteria liking type A environments. Type B, the balanced explorer. Type B is rarer, about 10% of people worldwide. They have B antigens and anti-A antibodies. Fun fact: Type B is most common in parts of Asia and the Middle East. Scientists think this may have evolved in areas with higher diversity of infections, because B antigens seem to offer some unique immune protections. Potential advantages. Type B might have a bit more flexibility in immune reactions. Their antibodies seem to adapt faster to certain bacterial infections. Lower risk of certain types of pancreatic cancer and a few gastric conditions. Type B blood is easier to match in emergencies across certain mixed populations. Potential disadvantages. Slightly higher risk for type 2 diabetes in some studies, especially when combined with high-sugar diets. More susceptible to E. coli-related infections. A bit higher risk for blood clots in some data sets, though again, lifestyle trumps blood type here. AB type AB, the hybrid enigma. AB is the rarest type, only about 4% of people. You've got both A and B antigens, which makes you kind of a biological VIP. You can receive blood from everyone, but donate only to your own club. Potential advantages. AB individuals might have a lower overall inflammatory response. Their immune system doesn't overreact as easily. Some studies suggest better cognitive resilience with age, lower dementia risk, but it's still early research. Universal receiver status and transfusions, that's huge medically. Potential disadvantages. Higher risk of blood clots and some cardiovascular diseases. Slightly increased risk for certain pregnancy complications because of immune reactions. Some research links AB blood to higher stress hormone levels. But again, these are trends, not rules. Type O, the original all-rounder. Type O is the most common worldwide, about 45% of people. Type O has no A or B antigens, but has both anti-A and anti-B antibodies. Potential advantages. Universal donor for red blood cells. In emergencies, type O saves lives. Some studies show lower risk of heart disease and blood clotting issues. Slightly lower risk of severe viral infections. Higher stomach acid levels, so they digest protein pretty efficiently. Potential disadvantages. That same stomach acid can lead to more ulcers. Greater tendency for low thyroid or lower levels of certain hormones. Prone to more inflammation injuries after intense exercise. So every blood type has its perks and its quirks. But remember, these are population-level trends, not personality prophecies. You can be a super fit type A or a couch potato type O. Your lifestyle still calls the shots. Chapter 2. Personality Myths. Now that we've covered the biology, let's talk about the juicy myth that your blood type predicts your personality. In Japan and South Korea, this idea is like astrology. Type A, people are said to be calm and neat. Type B, creative but selfish. O, confident. AB, mysterious. Cute? Yes. Scientific? Nope. Studies trying to connect blood type with personality have mostly flopped. No consistent correlation across large samples. Turns out your habits, culture, and life experiences build who you are, not what antigen rides your red blood cells. Chapter 3. The Blood Type Diet. All right, let's talk food, because one of the biggest internet myths says your blood type decides your ideal diet. Here's what the diet claims. Type O, eat meat, skip grains, the hunter. Type A, vegetarian, the farmer. Type B, balanced omnivore, the nomad. Type A, B, a mix, the mystic. Sounds cinematic, right? Too bad science doesn't agree. Here's the truth. Multiple major reviews, including one from Harvard Health, found zero solid proof that blood type diets improve health markers. People who felt better on them probably just ate more whole foods and less junk. Let's break down the diet myths for each type. Type O diet myth. Supposed to eat lean meats, no dairy, minimal carbs. Reality check. Type O. People don't digest grains or beans differently. Their stomach acid levels vary by individual, not blood type. Type A diet myth. Promotes vegetarian foods. Reality. Going plant-based can help your heart, but it's good for everyone, not just A types. Type B diet myth. Encourages dairy, green veggies, eggs, some meats. Reality. Many type Bs are actually lactose intolerant. Genetics laughs at your diet chart. Type A B diet myth. Says eat tofu, seafood, and avoid caffeine. Reality. The only thing ABS universally digest well is balanced science. Chapter 4. What we actually know. Let's pull the facts together like a proper lab report. Things we know for sure. Blood types matter for transfusions, pregnancies, and some disease risks. There are tiny links between certain blood types and heart disease, ulcers, or infection patterns. Universal donor/receiver rules save millions of lives. So yes, blood type plays a background role in your biology. But your real type is how you live, how you move, eat, sleep, and handle stress. That's what shapes your health far more than whether you're A positive or O negative. When were blood types discovered first, and by who? In 1901, discovered by Karl Landsteiner. Karl Landsteiner, an Austrian immunologist and pathologist, discovered that not all human blood is the same. He found that mixing blood from different people sometimes caused clumping, agglutination, of red blood cells, which could be deadly in transfusions. Through experiments, he identified 3 distinct blood groups, which he called A, B, and C, later renamed O. This discovery explained why some blood transfusions were successful while others failed. Result: the ABO blood group system was born, the foundation of safe blood transfusions. Chapter 5. Fun Takeaways and Reality Check. All right, final thoughts before you go brag about being a universal donor. 5 fun but useful tips. 1. Know your type. It's essential for emergencies and blood donation. 2. Donate blood if you can, especially if you're type O. Hospitals love you. 3. Don't let your blood type define your personality. That's just science-flavored astrology. 4. Eat healthy, period. Whole foods, balance, and hydration beat any type A kale-only rulebook. 5. Stay curious. Science evolves. Maybe someday we'll find cool new links. But don't live like your antigens wrote your autobiography. What about the blood type regions? Type O is common where malaria was endemic, offers some resistance to severe malaria. Type B is more frequent in parts of Asia. Type A is common in Europe and North America. This shows that blood types evolved partly in response to infectious diseases. But that doesn't mean they determine individual well-being today. Blood type can slightly affect disease risk and clotting tendencies. It does not affect personality, lifespan, or general quality of life. So there you have it. Your blood type does say a few things about biology, not about your destiny. Type A? Calm. Type B? Bold. Type AB? Rare. Type O? Hero. But remember, those are headlines, not your full story. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe for more science facts kept simple. And remember, no matter your type, you're all positive to me.